So this time we'll be kind of finishing off my Iron Man 2 4-inch collection. Finally picking these two figures up, putting it off for a long time. I took advantage of a 2 for $12 sale at Toys R Us and finally picked these guys up. And we're going to do them together in one video instead of splitting them up, because they're basically the same figure with slight modifications. And you can see here that, of course, they come with their silly launching missile thingies that I'm not even going to bother with. Yeah, they both work, but yeah, really unnecessary if you ask me. So they'll go into a junk drawer or bin. Guess we'll start off with the Mark IV suit from the beginning of the movie. Pretty good details, pretty good paint. I mean, these things were notorious for having really bad paint jobs, and you can still kind of see some bleed over in the gold portions of where it's supposed to be painted here. But this one was not too bad. He's got pretty much the standard articulation for this line. Head goes left and right, not so much up and down. Arms all the way around, out and in to these where the shoulder pads, they do interfere with complete articulation. His arms bend and rotate at the elbow. His wrists rotate. He's got this waist articulation forward and back, left and right, and side to side. That's pretty cool. He's got the weird joints here that you gotta go out to the side. You gotta turn this interior joint to move forward and then rotate his thigh to put his leg all the way forward. But they're not as bad as on some of the Marvel Universe figures. Joints, he's got double joint in the knees, and his feet go forward and back as well as rotate. On this figure, I guess he was one of the better painted figures in the store at the time, but I didn't notice that his leg was really, the legs were really bent out to the side. So I really have to find a really odd pose for him to stand in, and it does require a little bit of manipulation of the figure to get him into a really good pose. And of course, he's got the 3-card, or the 2 overlays and card display on the base there. So moving on to the Mark VI. Of course, he's got the same kind of setup with the overlays and base there. He's pretty much the same from the waist down. He's got better molded legs, I think. There's none of that bowing that I found in the Mark IV. His upper torso is different here. You can see the triangle, I guess, arc reactor instead of the circular one. You may notice that his hands are kind of switched from having a fist on the left hand to a fist on the right hand, and an open palm on the right hand to an open palm on the left hand. And pretty much the same articulation as before. And there. So yeah, this was just kind of like a oh, they're selling these finally at some sort of deal where I can get both of them and finally complete my sort of movie collection before the Avengers come out, before the Avengers figures come out, and finally complete the Iron Man 2 armors that I always wanted, but knew they'd always be there, and just waiting for the right price to go in and buy them at. And so $6 each, is not that bad. So I guess that's it. Stay tuned for more videos, and until my next one, I'll see you.